If you have a particularly fluffy or double-coated dog like Mochi here, matting is a super common issue in their fur, and even though daily/regular brushing can prevent it in the first place, sometimes matting can happen to the best of us. Luckily, most times we can just remove the matting right at home with the right techniques and tools. Mochi's tails. So first off, you're gonna need a brush or two. My favorite for the body fur is this one, this deshedding brush, and I love this gentle slicker brush. I made sure to get one with plastic heads on the bristles because we used to have like a metal bristle one, but Mochi hated it, it was too rough. So we got this plastic one because it's used for the more sensitive areas and it's used when Mochi already has a little bit of matting. Some people also use detangler brushes. Keep in mind that depending on your breed and their fur, other brushes might work better and other routines might work better. I'm not an expert in what brush works best for what breed, so just look on Google because there's a ton of answers there. The next thing you need to remove matting is a detangler/conditioner grooming spray. There's no one brand that I think is amazing or perfect that I recommend. Just find one that says it's for detangling, doesn't contain anything toxic, and has lots of good reviews. And lastly, you need to have scissors. I use these curved scissors made specifically for dogs because this prevents the scissors accidentally like stabbing Mochi. So yeah, just look on Amazon, they're like $5 on there. Okay, so to first get started on removing matting from your dog's fur, make sure you have your dog in a position where he can't move too much or run away because you need them to be still. On Mochi here, I'm gonna be working on, again, like his butt area as well as behind the ears where he has tiny signs of like pre-grooming. Okay, so once you're still, see if you can gently massage or pull the matting fur apart with your fingers. Sometimes if mats are new and not that bad, you can demat them by just like pulling them apart with your fingers. If you can't, which you often can, so don't feel bad, just still loosen it gently with your hands. By massaging it and kind of pulling it apart, it makes it looser. Then isolate the matted fur chunk that you're gonna be working with and see if you could gently brush it. Again, if it's not that bad, you might be able to resolve it here. If not, spray the matted parts with your detangler spray and massage that into the mats. And meanwhile, try pulling it apart a little bit again, loosening it, and try brushing it very gently again. This might take a while. This is the longest step because you have to go really slow because matting can really hurt your dog when you try to get them away. So it's gonna be really uncomfortable. So just go really slow. But a lot of times you can work through all the matting with just this step with like the conditioner, fingers, brushing, gentle. And by the way, some people swear by using cornstarch to fix the matting. I've never tried that, but definitely look into that. And I'm also gonna look into it. Now, if none of these steps work, we have to use our scissors to basically cut the matting out of our dog's fur. To do this, you have to isolate each clump of, matted fur so you don't have to cut any fresh fur, and just cut it out gently, clump by clump. Once you've done that, brush the entire area and pay special attention to that area as it grows out because you don't want it to get matted again. Depending on the breed of the dog, you actually might be able to shave these matted areas away too. But if you have a double-coated breed like I do, this is not possible because shaving your dog's fur can ruin their fur forever depending on the breed. So definitely make sure you don't do it without checking first. And also here, I want to say that if your dog's matting is really bad, just take them to the groomer. I've never had to do that with Mochi so far because we brush him really regularly, but matting is really uncomfortable for your dog. It's really not good. So definitely make sure to upkeep your dog's maintenance grooming already. And if it gets really bad, just go to the groomer and ask them for some help. Now that you know how to unmat your dog's fur, check out this video on a maintenance grooming routine that I recommend linked here on the screen.